school food is the weirdest thing on the planet. Like, who looked at radioactive slop and was just like, man, the kids are really gonna enjoy this. Let's start things off with the mention of vegetables and how they're always sitting in some green, disgusting pool of their own juices. And how they always taste like soggy grass for some reason. And on the topic of vegetables, one time I got one of those apple packages things, you know, the ones that are always weirdly wet, and they gave me 3 apple slices. 3 apple slices. That is like 1/6 of an apple. Why'd you give me 1/6 of an apple? Because you're 1/6 of the average intelligence? I'm gonna make a video about that. Also, one time they gave me an orange that had like a hole straight through the peel and part of the orange, and it was like rotten. And I was not gonna eat that and get some brain-eating amoeba because it'd probably die of starvation.
What kind of place is this?
And speaking of brain-eating parasites, I think I'd rather have one of those than the pizza that they gave us back in elementary school. We walked into the lunch line, and through the fingerprinted glass, we could see the pizza. But when we took a bite of the pizza, there was lima beans under it. What sicko would do this? Who would put beans on pizza? That's almost as bad as pineapple. And speaking of bad pizza, one time they gave me this spicy buffalo pizza. And you know that thing where, like, when you eat spicy food, your face kind of gets hot? Well, I had that, but it wasn't going away. Huh, that's a little weird. It's, not going away. That's normal, though, right? I got the flu. And I didn't feel sick at all any time before eating that pizza, but the second I eat it, all of a sudden those symptoms come rising up. And I'm not saying that pizza gave me the flu, because that pizza did give me the flu. Speaking of sickness, I almost threw up one time because of how bad something tasted. It was like a ranch chicken pea something, I don't know. And first off, the package was so hard to open. We're using like bandsaws just to get it open, like we finally get it open, and then I eat it, and then instantly just this horrible flavor intoxicated my taste buds. And I ran over to the water fountain and immediately like spat it out and like washed off my like whole digestive system. Speaking of bad tasting food, the Sloppy Joe is just like someone loved barbecue sauce so much that they saw 2 buns and then started blasting Sweet Baby Ray's all over it. Sometimes they'll sprinkle in their radioactive processed meat. Even looking at the Sloppy Joe will give you clogged arteries. And the Sloppy Joe sounds more like a fast food chain than an actual like barbecue sauce burger, but I imagine that would be something on their menu. And that concludes all I have to say about school food, so see you next time.